Welcome to the Ultimate Entertainment Nexus, where thrilling kill counts, my band what ifs, epic predictions of Death Bell, engaging reactions, captivating top tens, insightful review, spy chilling horror, mesmerizing anime coverage into a single epic destination. Join us as we explore the vast universe of entertainment where every video is a new gateway to a new video adventure discovery. Subscribe now and embark the journey through the uh, the ultimate nexus of the entertainment. Get ready to experience the extraordinary, the ultimate entertainment nexus. Welcome. And I'm actually going to do a phrase from this film. Mary Shaw, beware the stare of Mary Shaw. She had no children, only dolls. But if you ever see Mary Shaw, be careful not to scream. Dead Silence, released in 2017, is my next is the kill count for my supernatural horror film directed by James Wan, written by Lei Wana, James Wan, Australian filmmaker. Honestly, he actually do he actually want to make it the Spy Children spin-off of a horror tagline of the trench, but he actually did Dead Silence, Death Sentence. He actually did the Saw franchise, Saw 3D, the Saw franchise, the Conjuring franchise, Insidious, Annabelle, Demonic. He did the Furious 7. He did Lights Out, the Annabelle creation, Jigsaw, another part of the Saw franchise, The Nun, another part of the Conjuring franchise, La Llorona, uh, Mortal. He actually produced Mortal Kombat. He actually directed Aquaman. He produced The Conjuring Made Me Do It. He actually did Malignant. He actually did. He actually produced There's Someone Inside Your House. He actually produced Megan. He produced all of it, some of it. Upcoming films is Salem Lot and the Mortal Kombat series. But the television MacGyver, Swamp Thing, Aquaman King of Atlantis, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Arcade A1, and Samurai Rabbit Usagi. But honestly, to tell you the truth, Dead Silence have a 20% on Rotten Tomatoes and with 34 reviews. It's a C plus movie, but it only made the 20 with a budget of 20 million, it made 22 billion. But honestly, it was made. It was honestly. I don't get why this budget horror movie with 89 minutes and 92 minutes on the directed cut. Honestly, I don't get why this movie, directed by Leigh Warner. Honestly, Leigh actually did The Mule and the upcoming 2024 The Wolfman. But he actually have acting roles in and but let me actually do the actors. But Joan Henry, Steve Taylor, and Shelley Peterson, do. I can't actually do. And I'm not doing the uncredited or deleted scenes. Film was directed is actually filmed in Toronto and Orengo, Canada, in a non-fictional suburb of Fanfield. Let's start with our main cast member, Ryan Kristen Kanwa, who actually he actually did the silence, but he actually is in the portrait. He actually in Nicolas Cage Killer Chain, 1960, 2067, Expire, Glorious, Section 8, Blinky Bill, Kidnapping Freddy. Honestly, he only in one horror movie, and honestly, Amber Falcon. She actually is a model and does acting. She in Max Keebler's Big Move and Dead Sentence, but she actually never made it past 2017 and 2019. She quit at. I think she did quit acting. And Don Wahlberg. Who actually is in The Sixth Sense. Dreamcatcher. Saw 2, Saw 3, Saw 4, Zookeeper. What Doesn't Kill You? Righteous Kill. Bob Gutton. Who actually is in The Lazarus Project, a thriller, Lincoln Lawyer, Killed the Irishman, and Ghostbusters Afterlife. Will I cover Ghostbusters Afterlife? It will be a catcher count, but I can't count that. Michael Faraday. Honestly, he's still alive. Faraday is still alive today. From Charles Angels to Monk. Without a trace. If I would be here all day if I actually name all his Kara Gilchrist, who actually is in Freaky Tales, Fair Freight, Good Neighbors, and Tales of Halloween, which I will cover in my Darkoween series. And Laura Reagan, who actually is in Unbreakable from Midnight Shyamalan, a superhero thriller. They, a supernatural for Hollow Man 2, How to Be a Serial Killer, a black comedy. Oh my god. Well, joining her co-star is actually Death Sent. Dmitry Soviet, who actually is in Lucky Number 7, Driven to Kill, as Separation. And et al., who actually is in a lot of films, but he actually just a voice and is in uncredited. Fred Trusconi, who actually is in Family Guy, Mucha Lucha. He's actually in most of the freaking TV shows. He's also in anime. Okay. He's in Team America World Police, Kung Fu Panda 3, Hotel Transylvania 3. Honestly, and Sue Silo, who actually is in Digimon Data Squad? Okay. She's in freaking. So, Sue Silo does voiceover roles. Now look into the kill. After a mysterious puppet come in the mail, Jamie Aston believed there's something strange about it. When Lisa, the apartment didn't set up to pick up his wife, Lisa set up the puppet to scare him. However, everything around her is silent. She is attacked as Jamie returned and called Lisa, but soon discovered that she on the kill count. I am not joking. Mary Shaw got her tongue ripped out by the the oh I mean Ella Ashton turned into a no. I meant Lisa Ashton got her tongue ripped out by Mary by off screen. Detective Jim Lipton, which I don't question Lipton, but he actually suspects Jamie of murdering his wife. That he be a total dick about it, and I don't blame him. The first I will suspect is the husband. He is allowed to leave as there is no evidence against him. Jamie returned to the apartment and discovered a puppet named Billy. Honestly, Billy is a reference to Saw, and honestly, it's a fun little reference to Saw who actually cameo later in the film. Belongs to Mary Shaw from his hometown of Raven Fair. Returning to town for Lisa's funeral, he is confronted by his estranged father about Mary Shaw. Although he doesn't get any answers, his father and his young wife Ella remind him of the poem regarding Mary Shaw and his petition to cutting out the victims' tongues. After the Lisa funeral, Jamie wanders into an old cemetery where he finds Shaw's grave and those of her puppets. Yeah, I will tell you what happened later. He is married, war by Marion, the wife, senile wife of the mortician, Henry of the danger of the puppets, and he should rebury Billy. He does so only to find the puppets in the next room, accompanied by Detective Lipton. He not convinced that Jamie innocent. Why he not convinced? There's no evidence. Jamie tells him about a poem, but Detective Litton skeptical, stealing Billy from Detective. He brings puppet to Henry, who finally tells about Mary Shaw. Shaw was a famous ventriloquist who performed the Gory Theater. This theater actually is a playhouse. Honestly, Mary Shaw actually did a Michael Aston, who actually is a heckler, who actually heckler her for moving lips, and she rebuffed him talking to Billy and rephrased him. The audience, Michael went missing afterwards, while his body was never found. Shaw was blamed for Aston clan murder. Okay, this what happened. Mary Shaw tongue ripped out by the people of Raven Fair and revived as a ghost. And honestly, in her death, her last request it turned her into a puppet in death and buried with 101 puppets. Henry, a young boy at the time, saw her corpse in the father mortuary, and he survived because he covered his mouth to keep screaming. And Mary can only kill when her victims scream. Jamie investigated the theater and Shaw dressing room, and he discovered an old book of hers that is making a perfect puppet, and her ghost is stalking into him, and he learned that Michael is his great uncle, and Aston were certain that Shaw murdered him. So they actually killed her. Soon after, the Aston family member were found dead with their tongues ripped out. And I can't count them, so their power continues. So Jamie was sent to boys' school to stop the curse. A detective informed that Jamie at the hotel and Shaw, Sh- Shaw's puppets were exhumed, or and we received a phone call from Henry with a detective following behind him. And Jamie returned to the theater and Shaw living quarters and discovered a hidden back room. And Jamie didn't locate him. They find the body of Michael Aston strung up, and honestly, I can count the body out. Michael Aston was turned into a puppet off screen by Mary Shaw. I yeah. Yeah, I am not joking. He was turned into a fucking living puppet. But honestly, it was a good design. Honestly, it sees the puppets begin to look to their left at the clown dummy rocking the chair and revealed that the gruesome fate of Jamie that the puppet began to look like the rocket chair. Oh, and I almost forgot. Henry Walker got his tongue ripped out by Mary Shaw. And honestly, yeah, and honestly, Jamie was revealed that the truth of why Jamie's wife was targeted. She was pregnant with the last member of the Aston line. They realized that Mary Shaw can materialize through puppets and begin to destroy them. So they set room ablaze, and honestly, he Detective Linton shot 5 puppets, and 96 puppets was burned Jamie. By Jamie. Honestly, to tell you the truth, um, uh, Mary Shaw actually, Jamie realized that Billy was a remaining puppet and left. Only discovered that, and also Detective Jim Litton tongue was ripped out by Mary Shaw, and Billy the puppet was thrown into the fireplace. But honestly, to tell you the truth, it was actually revealed that in the instant that Edward Aston was hollowed out off screen and turned into a living puppet. And it was shown that Jamie. And honestly, after this, Ella was actually turned into the vessel for Mary Shaw, and the final kill was Jamie got ripped off screen, and in the end of the film, Jamie narrates of the Mary Shaw poem. Beware of the stare of Mary Shaw. She have no children, only dolls. And if you see her in your dreams, be sure never ever scream, or she will rip your tongue out at the seams. And the movie ends. How many kills did Barry Shaw have? Let's find out again. Wait, what are you doing, Barry? No, no, no. Sorry. Let's get to the numbers. About 118 kills were killed. 102 dolls were 110 dolls were killed. 100 unknown gender dolls were killed, and one male doll was killed. Eight, 5 men was killed. 8 humans death. 5 men and 3 women. Honestly, I'm actually do kill, and with a runtime of with a runtime of 89 minutes, we got kill our average every 12.97 minutes. Okay, first up is the dolls. With the great acts of execution, I'm giving it to Billy. Billy's death being thrown in the fireplace by Jamie is actually really amazing death for a doll, and I actually will actually say it would be a wooden time. Get it? The the I will not give a whippy wooden axe for any of the other dolls. For the human's death, the great acts of execution will go to Edward Aston. He was hollowed out off screen and turned into a fucking doll. He actually turned into a fucking doll. And throughout the whole movie, he was talking freaking and freaking talking. The and same thing with the dolls. No whippy acts of dullness. Honestly, this movie does not have a lame deaths. I will actually pick out a top. I will actually pick out a top 10 list. I will actually make a top 10 list. I will actually do a top 10 list later on. No trailer, and I will do a top 10 list. I will actually do a trailer at the end of my videos. But I actually had to figure out what top 10 list I'm doing. Have a good day, guys. Bye. Are you ready for my next videos? It will be the top 10 worst. I am actually doing the worst of Peter, Lois, Chris, and Brian. I actually did this in the past, but my freaking video, my videos on YouTube actually got taken off because frankly the my computer actually malfunctioned and it actually did not appear on with sound, so I'm actually doing it again. So get ready for my my top 10 list with Peter, Lois, Chris, and Brian with the worst.